Sure. It's really bad form not to ask for money at a fundraiser.
Well, Sam will do the ask for money.
Okay.
But what I really and I guess what I'm getting at is a lot of people don't know what Palm Center is in general. So
we're a research institute, and we've now done 5 studies. I'm very proud of on transgender military service. They haven't all been published yet, but they're done and kind of in the queue. 3 of them are in peer-reviewed journals, where they're going to appear in peer-reviewed journals. And we're just going to do the same thing on trans military service that we did for Don't Ask, Don't Tell, which is we're going to keep pushing, whether it's 2 years or 20 years, seriously, we're going to keep pushing by generating aggressive media around research studies that show that the Pentagon's policy is not based on a sound rationale. And so we're going to open up a space for political champions to make the case that the policy needs to change. So we're doing that through research studies, and we're doing that through military outreach, just like we did on Don't Ask, Don't Tell. So our next military visit will probably be the Air Force Academy, and we'll just go back to that 3-a-year pace. And our next study, we announced the study. It's not quite ready for prime time yet, but we announced this a few months ago. But the Pentagon, Secretary Hagel and the President announced, the White House announced an openness to reviewing Pentagon policy. When that review process begins, the Pentagon will be under tremendous pressure to issue kind of half-measure compromises. So, like, let's begin by allowing people to cross-dress, off-base, off-duty, and nothing else. So things like that. And we want to try to set the bar a little higher. So I've put together a commission of 9 experts, including the former acting Surgeon General of the U.S. Army. So that's the top medical official in the United States Army. 2 other retired generals, and top leaders from the transgender community like Shannon Minter. So the commission represents a handshake between military leaders and transgender leaders. And the study will outline the gold standard of what repeal should look like. So what should be done with the rules on grooming styles, on uniforms, on physical standards, on sleeping arrangements, on toileting and showering, things like that. And the idea is that when we get media coverage for that study, that will make it a little harder and a little more embarrassing for the Pentagon to come out and say, you know, hey, let's begin by compromising. So that's what we're up to next, and we'll just keep pushing until we win.
Can I ask a political question?
Yeah.